Hello, everybody. It's my great pleasure today to introduce to you CenterShift. Hey,
Yay.
guys.
Hello.
So CenterShift is Jason, and it is Ryan, and T is on bass, I believe, and Stefan, you're the drummer. And we just finished the release of this amazing album, which you did in three parts, which was a new. I'd never seen this happening before. So please tell us a little bit about the album, how it came together, and what's behind this the three-part release.
I think Ted explains it best in the beginning of it all.
Yeah, basically we went into three parts because we weren't making much money. We're broke, and we had to scrounge the money up by recycling bottles and afford to go back into studio for the second and third portion of it. That's where the album art came from, actually, was one of the cans I had still had some Mountain Dew on it. It spilled on some artwork that Jason was trying to create, and it made it kind of runny look, but it was cool. Still worked.
Yeah. Sounds good.
It's very funny. Well, Jason, you wanna add anything to this?
Yeah. So I knew it would be creative and good. I like that one.
Yeah.
Ted and I started the band. It had kind of always been in progress, in motion. We started writing songs just before COVID hit, and then COVID really hit. And we both worked with Jim Wirt, the producer, in previous bands we were in, and it just felt the right thing to do to go back to Jim and start it again after the recycling and all that, and we had our funds ready. We flew out there and started the record. The songs were kind of just pieces that we had put together. Some were a little bit more complete than others, and really just started working it and figuring out what CenterShift was going to be. And I can't say it really was, it really formulated yet what it was going to be until the current lineup that we have now, and is where it really became the band. So we went back out for the third time, went again to do the second part. And as that was happening, had the idea to release it in three pieces, right? And get fans or create fans to be involved in the record entirely. And I think it kind of worked. It was pretty cool. We put out a different shade than the second EP was of, and then the final full piece of everything, a different shade of color. It really kind of developed itself. The songs came together, with Ryan joining the band. We had new songs coming out, and it just made sense to go back the third time and add these to the completed record to really make it what it was and where what CenterShift is going to go into next year. And then, with the addition of Stefan coming in, that's really where the new songs really got completed and took us to this next level. So we're really excited about next year, touring this record and then getting in the studio and recording the new stuff.
And Stefan, when did you come to CenterShift?
I got a call from Jason in April,
Okay.
and he said, "Hey, we're working on these songs, and I think you'd be a great fit." And I said, "Send me the music." And he sent me the music. I spent a week just going through the arrangements and writing parts, and I knew right away. Jason and I have had a long history. Before One Side Zero, we played in a band called Blueprint, which was kind of like the how do you describe it? The band that never got a deal, but everybody knew of. There's a lot of bands that are now really famous that were opening up for us at the time. And at any rate, as soon as I started practicing these songs, I knew that there was going to be something special with it. So I came in to rehearse with him the first night, and it was like a very explosive rehearsal right away. We all knew right away that there was a vibe happening, different than the previous set of songs. And they asked me right away, "Do you want to join this band?" And there was no hesitation. So I was honored to come in
It's a little
and
delay.
and play. Yeah, flashback. Yeah. So yeah, I would. That's kind of how I got into the
He's the
mix.
Joker.
Oh, yeah.
He's a Joker, man.
So yeah, the flashback's good. But yeah, I can't be more happy about being in this band, and I can't wait to go in the studio because the new songs are even better than what we've already done, in my opinion. So I look forward to going in the studio in January and recording more, and then getting in front of people, as many as possible. That's just really where I'm coming from. I want to play in front of a lot of people. So this next year that will happen.
Yes,
Yep.
absolutely. We're working on trying to get you guys over to Europe, and hopefully we can make that happen. So I think when we all put our heads towards it and focus on it, and somehow we'll get it going. We just won't give up otherwise. I think you guys will do really, really well over in Europe. Having said that, I think you would also do really well in Southeast Asia, Japan, even Australia. Australia love a good rock band. And so I'm excited to be on a journey with you to, make CENTERSHIFT more known.
Us too.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
So what's the content of the lyrics? Can you speak a little bit about what the album is mainly in direction wise? What is it about? I mean, musically, it's rock, it's good hard rock. So, but what's the content about?
Oh no, I think when Ted and I were writing this stuff, I think Ted was involved with some of the lyrics, or everybody was creatively involved with the record overall, whether it be later parts of it or the full inception of it. But I think that it was a big piece of what was going on in life for us, COVID, and then also what was going on with me personally and life changes that were going on happening with that. And so it's really a journey, from start to finish of life, of certain aspects of the downfalls and the victories of life that I went through or that we went through. But a lot of it, there's a collective part of the whole, everybody that was involved in CENTERSHIFT at one point or another from start to finish. So it's really just kind of speaking from our heart, and just being honest. I don't know, it's coming clean on some things and life experience really for that, what we went through writing the record and where we're at now.
Great. And Ryan, how did you get into the band? I mean, well, how long have you now been with them?
Since October of 21.
Okay.
But I kind of like with the rest of the guys. I've known Jay since 20 plus years. We had a small band together about 10 years prior to this. He hit me up in October and just like, yo, I was thinking about adding another guitar player. I think he'd be the perfect fit. And I was busy working on my solo jazz career, so I decided to put that on hold. That was a very bad joke. But
I was wondering about that.
I was super excited. Heard the songs; they were great. Always loved Jay's voice, and the arrangements were dope. And they already had a lot of the stuff kind of worked out, so I just kind of learned the secondary melodies and things like that, overdubs and whatnot. And then kind of once I got those locked in, try to put my style on it, and it just all really gelled naturally and got along with Jay and Teddy. Sometimes, no, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it was good. Like everyone really a solid unit, and we've all got each other's back, and we just all have the same, streamlined goal, just to like make the best stuff we can. So it's been really rad and exciting. And we've already done like 50, 60 plus shows, and every performance we just get tighter and tighter and really solid unit. So it's been a lot of fun.
Fantastic. It's great when it happens, when you got a new band and then everybody knows the songs, but then as you keep gigging and you keep, honing in, and at some point you don't have to think about it anymore, and you can just really enjoy just playing it and melting together. It's wonderful when that happens.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I love it. It's actually good to see you guys, kid. I miss you.
Good to see
the
That's a lie. You don't ever want to come back.
Except you.
Clark misses you.
Yeah.
Are you drinking that good Hawaiian coffee?
We started with that, but then the wife has to have her espresso, and apparently everybody drinks espresso, so it's rocket fuel.
Okay. I
La
Yeah, it's
Cave.
evening, so I'm on my second beer, so if you know.
Cheers.
Okay, so January recording. Where are you recording? In LA or where's the studio?
I don't know the exact location of studio. It's a friend of mine setting it up. He's the one of the guys that does all the recording on American Idol. His name's Jose Alcantar, and he studied with Jim. He interned with Jim Wirt at 4th Street. So he's very knowledgeable. He's been around for a while, and he's kind of locking it all in. Kind of like a bro deal. He just wants to be involved in the project and
Oh, good.
and work it out for us.
Yeah, beautiful. There's a project that I have a meeting about tomorrow. It's something similar than Australian Idol and American Idol and what is it with the 3 X's and stuff? But they all use covers. But this is a guy, he is actually putting a show together for American original bands. And I'm going to pitch you tomorrow to see if we can get you on that show.
Oh, cool.
So we'll see about that, but it would be good. All right, guys, anything else you want to talk about? Anything else you want to share with your fans, or message you want to give for the new year, or Merry Christmas? Anything else you want to kind of make public?
Yeah, we'd like to say happy holidays to everybody, or, I would. And then this next year, 23, we'll be on the road. Bandcamp Fridays are going to be happening quite a lot more often than they did last year. So the record's available everywhere. New merch coming, new designs, new logos, new CENTERSHIFT of 2023. A lot of great shows, I think, coming up. Work you to the bone.
And you, Stefan, anything you want to say for the new year? Anything about anything?
Yeah.
I'm just excited to play live. That's really it. Record, get these new songs down in the studio, and then get out and play. I think we're playing like January 17th at the Knitting Factory and then the Whiskey. And so I got a couple of gigs in January already ready. And just get back together. Everyone's been in different places for holiday. So I look forward to just seeing the guys and playing again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jason and Ryan are in Hawaii, the bastards, right now, just by the way.
It was a work trip. We got to play.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that. I actually saw that, an acoustic gig, yeah?
Yep.
So, Ryan, anything you want to stand out there?
Yeah, just to keep your eyes peeled for us, because I like to recap what Steph said. Like with the new music, a lot of stuff's really exciting, and I think once we get it to the point where we can get it out to people, I think they're going to really enjoy it. And just like I said, the more we write and the more we keep gelling together, our process is just getting tighter and tighter and better. And I think we're just getting clearer on that message of just trying to push forward good music and positive vibes, and just trying to be there. Just as music was for us when we were growing up in bands we liked, we'd love to have that same honor of being one of those bands for the fans and people as well.
You dropped that?
Oops, sorry, I left my parsley for cooking earlier. But yeah, we're just very excited and just really want to get a good solid message out there that music can save us all. Just one of those types of things. We just want to really just do the best we can to really just contribute to all of it. For sure.
It's interesting you say that Jason and I spoke about the Wave of Love Festival, which is something we did last year, and we're working on a new one in 23. And if we get it, or when we get it off the ground, I definitely want you guys to be on the festival. So And it's all about using music, or sharing the music, so we can let go of the bullshit and just
Exactly.
be on our heart and not come from greed, but come from understanding and care.
Totally. 100%.
Yeah. Mr. T.
Yeah,
Yeah, Mr. T.
I was hoping you guys get back so y'all can listen to my new jam I'm writing.
That's
I got a
it.
new one over here. I have to play for you guys.
That's it. He's gone.
It's silent.
He just lost you.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Very good.
Very cool.
The
Oh,
silence.
It's a great intro.
I'm not sure about the bridge, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Oh, that is very funny.
What's with the green shirts, you guys? Like, I'm wearing green. Jay's wearing green. I think Ted's got a green beanie on. We didn't even talk. What's the deal?
I know, it's weird. It's like, to touch base on that, Scotty's music, the random small world that your dad knew Scotty and that you know them and surfing and the whole thing. We met some dude when we played the acoustic show, harmonica player that knew Scotty also. And so I brought up your dad and he's like, does he play harp? I'm like, no, he played, sax, but maybe, I don't know. But it seemed like he's like, I don't know, dude, we knew some dude from the mainland, and it's just a really weird, like, Kauai is so rad because it's just a lot of synergy and 6 degrees of separation. Everybody seems to know somebody from somewhere, and it's really unity and family here. It's really cool. It's hard to leave because everybody knows everybody, but I think it was just rad that you were that you were a part of our world in that way, playing out here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when I saw that photo, I was like, oh my God, you're at Scotty's place. And, that was a trip in itself. That just a short story with that is when I walked into Scotty's music the first time, he didn't know who I was. I had bought an ukulele, and when he was taking my name down, I started to spell my last name, and he looked up at me. He goes, is your dad Daniel Starachi? And I'm all, yeah. And he's like, I sold him a piano when I used to own Ventura Music Center. And like, it was just like, boom, he called my dad right away. And it was just such a trip. And then it was like, when that happened, it's like, yeah, like that island is so small. Everyone really knows everyone in some degree of separation. And it was like, boom, you're in the family now. And that's how Kauai is. It's such an amazing, magical island. So I wish he would have been there, because he would have your discount would have been killer.
What's going on, T?
T, that sounded great. Love the song.
I couldn't hear anything.
Oh, well, I thought we were hanging up, but now since I'm in Hawaii, I'm going to play a jam. Just kidding. I'm not putting you.
All right, guys. I'm going to put this together and top and tail it, and then put it up on the social networks and send you the link and get it out there to your fans.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Good to see
Thank
you
you.
all.
Yeah, good to talk
think
to
I
you
heard
also
that
with
you guys
with
said,
everybody at the same time, and I haven't done this before, so it's good to get to know you all better.
Look forward to seeing you in Europe, man.
Absolutely. I tell you what, when we make that happen, I want to be on the road with you. I'll show you my back door, my backyard.
Oh,
What happens on floor
Not my
station?
back door,
Good
my
beers, right?
backyard. Okay, guys, have a good day.
Right on.
See you later.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Happy Friday.
later, deeds.
Aloha.
Bye.
What could have been my destiny? My arms are tied behind